hair, I can't go like more than 2 days without shaving now because I don't like the facial hair. You can barely see it, but it's enough for me to be like, nope, gone. Ain't doing that. I should have shaved before I got dressed. Did I think that? No. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome. How is y'all doing? Let me know in the comments. It is Monday, July 17th. I hope that's the date. Today is gonna be kind of a more chill day for me. I do gotta eventually run and go grab prescriptions for my heart that I'm out of, but it says it won't be ready until like after 2:30. So until then, we're just kind of get ready and get going with the day. Now the real question is, can I do this without dripping on myself at all? I did it. I didn't get on myself. So I used to, and I'm sure a lot of you guys will remember, I used to keep like a little patch of hair down on my chin. I'd let that grow out, but I don't anymore. And ever since I had I'm just clean shaven on my face, everyone thinks I'm so much younger now than I am. So now it's funny to be like, oh yeah, I'm 25. And everybody's always like, what? I thought you were maybe 18 or something. I'm like, honey, I wish. But that was a long while ago for me now. So I've had a lot going on this past month. And like, I really have gotten my face cleared up of acne overall. But man, I think I got some stress acne coming on. And I'm like, dang it, I was doing so well. But we're just continuing to use what I use every night. And it'll clear up again. We'll be fine. But now in the mornings too, I was told by someone to help with scarring and everything to get vitamin E, and then you poke it and squeeze out the guts, and then you rub it on your face, and actually it's definitely smoothed out my face a lot. Now it makes it look really, really shiny in the morning, you know, like for a hot minute it'll make my face look super, super shiny, but it's really helped smooth out my face with all the scarring that I have on it. So, you know, I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. We're in like the heart of summer right now, and if y'all don't know where I live, it's blistering hot. Like, it's gotten to be like 116 this past week degrees Fahrenheit, and there's just no escaping it. But like, okay, my outfits, I don't have solid colored shorts. So I'm like, I don't know what to put on that matches. So I have jeans on and I'm worried I'm gonna die of absolute heat. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. And then I never know what to do with my hair. Never. Fun fact, my hair is one of my biggest insecurities. Which is funny because like everybody always tells me I have such gorgeous hair. Like, it's super, super thick. I have such thick hair. Thank you, Grandpa, for that. I know I will never go bald. But I just never know what to do with it. I'm like, it doesn't do anything. Even if you try to do something with it, it doesn't do anything. It's like I can put product in it, but then it just looks meh. Like, I don't know how to style it out. And then when I do find a style, it's usually by accident. So I don't know how to do it again. I don't know how to keep it that way. So I really need to go to a stylist and be like, help, what do I do with this? You know, like, how do I keep it like this? So, I mean, honestly, most of the time, oh, this smells so good. I use pomade and just kind of ruffle it through my hair and hope for the best. It smells so good though, like, I put the pomade in just so my hair smelled really good, you know? I don't know, my hair is just very straight. It's just thick and heavy. And like as it grows, it makes my head look big. And so like whenever I get a haircut, I always have to have it thinned out no matter what. Otherwise my head will just look big. It does have like a good volume to it, but that's when I blow dry it. And I don't have a blow dryer right now, so. And then this necklace, everybody always compliments me on it. I got it in Park City a few years ago. So I got this necklace in Park City a few years ago, and everybody compliments me on it. So I try to wear it when I can. We did it. We did it. We did it. We're ready. All right, at 11 a.m. I'm finally ready. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Okay, we need to do a little Monday cleaning here. Because this, I need to stop doing this. And it's just a mess, okay? That's our next goal right now. Much better. Okay, I'm like in a really bad, not really bad, but just like, I don't want stuff anymore. There's too much stuff. And like this is bothering me. Like, what do I do with all this? How do I make it look nice? Because I don't want to put stuff up here, because that's where I like to keep the current vinyl that like I'm listening to, you know, the cover sleeve and everything, and we have the vinyl in here. I do need to move these, do something with that. So I don't want to put anything up there, but then up here is all full. Like there's just too much stuff, and I'm sick of stuff. I'm done with stuff. I don't need stuff. I've been getting rid of stuff, and I try to, like, if I'm gonna buy something, I gotta get rid of something, you know? It's like, if I buy one thing, I gotta get rid of 5, because I'm just, there's too much. There's too much of stuff that I don't need, I don't use. It's too much. Too much. Okay. Usually, Mondays are for, like, filming for me, but we have some projects going on. A really, really big project that I am not sharing yet, but I am excited for. I'm very excited for. I've been kind of planning for a while now, and you know, it's gonna be kind of scary because it's a change. It's a big change. It's a big jump for me, and you know, it's gonna make some people kind of like, ugh. You know, like some people that have been here for a while are gonna be like, it's not gonna please everybody. I know, nothing will, but it's what I want to do. It's what I want to pursue, and it's gonna help me in what I ultimately enjoy. So I'm excited for it. I'm, you know, been working on this for about a year now, and things are finally coming together with it. I just have a few more things we gotta take care of, and I'm waiting for and everything, but we're almost there, and which I'm kind of glad, because I'm on time to when I wanted to do it. So that's kind of what I'm working on today, is just figuring out the details that I can with what I have, while I wait for the stuff that I don't have, that I need. Okay, I just ate. First meal of the day at 1:30. I was kind of lazy today and just did mac and cheese. Ow. What just happened? Ow. Hold, please. Please, like, disconnected. and it made everything go silent, and I was just like, anyway, beside the point. So today, really, like, so I've spent most of the morning working on the project stuff. Some of you might know what's happening, and whoops, some of you might have caught on to what's happening, but it's going to be happening relatively soon from now. Again, there's just a few things I got to take care of, and I'm trying to finish working out, but there's also like something in the middle of all this that I'm going to do that is kind of like putting a halt on it. And like the reason I'm not talking about it is, again, because I'm worried about what is going to happen, like with my audience and with everything around it. Because if you guys didn't know, this year, 2023, I started doing content creating full time. And so to make this drastic change in the middle of the year that I've been kind of working on this and grinding this. Okay, these keep... I'm not even listening to anything, so why do I need them on? But to make this kind of drastic change that I'm doing in the middle of going full-time content creating, you know, it's kind of a lot. Like, because I've kind of gotten in a groove of what I do, and now that's about to change. But ultimately, it's for like what I want. It's kind of going back into what I enjoy, and you know, it's gonna help me have more motivation and enjoy what I'm doing, you know. So I'm excited. There's obviously nerves, but I think the other thing too, though, is there's like a lot of things going on in my personal life that I don't talk about on here, you know, because it's like you kind of have to balance what to share online, what to not share online. And I'm a really open person. I really don't care who knows what, as long as it like comes from me, you know. I'm like, I'd rather say it so then someone else isn't like hearing it from somebody else, you know, they heard it from me. But I'm kind of in this moment of life at the moment. There's a lot of moments. I'm kind of in this moment of life where closing a book, you know, closing a chapter and going to a new one, or as I like to call it, a season change. And it's a really exciting season change, but it's had so many emotions attached to it too for like this last month or so. And so I'm just, you know, I've kind of been all over the place and kind of like trying to get things settled. You know, the next few weeks, like honestly, after the next month, most everything that's kind of happened this past month should be settled, figured out, and put into motion and everything. So, you know, it's just kind of like this personal life thing kind of happened right at the moment of this content thing, and I'm not mad about it, and I feel like I'm doing fine juggling it. It's just, you know, if you're my friends, I appreciate y'all very much, because I sit and go on and on every day. I sit and like send my friends messages and stuff of like, okay, here's what I'm feeling today, you know, like one day I'm sad, one day I'm angry, one day I'm happy, one day I'm confused, one day, you know, it's kind of all over the place. But that's, you know, mental health, woo. That's why I go to therapy, woo. You know, we're making it, and I promise I'm fine. This isn't me being like, I'm in the state of I'm not, I promise. There's change happening in my life, and I'm so excited for it. But it's one of those things where it came out of nowhere. You know, it just kind of like I was going down this road, and suddenly it was like, we're turning, and I'm like, oh, okay, didn't see that sign, you know. So, but again, I'm super excited, and we're just gonna kind of see where it leads. But yeah, so I've been taking care of that. It's now 1:30, and I'm still waiting to go pick up my prescriptions. They said it wouldn't be ready until 2:30. And I don't want to admit how long I've gone without these particular prescriptions. speaking of, my doctor just emailed me. Well, actually, so my main doctor is my cardiologist because of my heart condition. And in recent years, I've gotten a cardiologist psychiatrist who's like under my cardiologist. So I email her for things, and then she kind of relays it back to my cardiologist. You know, she's kind of like the messenger type of thing, but she can also help with mental things too. So I had to email her for things that are happening to be like, is there things I should be concerned about, wary about, like be aware of and stuff? And anyway, she just emailed me, so now I gotta look at that, see what I gotta do, what I gotta take care of on that end before this endeavor happens, you know. So yeah, anyway, there's kind of what's going on there. It's kind of been like a Monday reset, I feel like, because the last week, well, honestly, okay, the last week has just been like, but even like the last month has just been like, and so this is like finally a day I didn't really have anything. And so I've kind of been like, okay, we're going to take care of stuff that I want to take care of, that I need to take care of and stuff. There's more things I want to do, but I'm not pushing myself. We're not pushing ourselves. We're making sure we get things done and keep moving on track, but not pushing ourselves to the point where we're overwhelmed and stressed and can't function. Because I've been there, you know. This last year, it's now pretty much been like a year, I've spent just enjoying myself, loving life again, really being stable in who I am and learning who I am since I've come out as gay and everything. And it's been one of the best years of my life, honestly. And so, you know, I'm always a little weary of like, am I going to fall back? Because before this year was one of the hardest years of my life, you know. Mentally, you know, because I've had hard years of my life through medical stuff, but this was more mental stuff. And so, you know, I'm sometimes a little bit like, oh no, am I backtracking? But that's part of progress, though. We have to remember that is like, progress isn't just like straight ahead. Sometimes you kind of go back a little bit. Sometimes you kind of, you know, and like I was saying earlier with these things that's happened recently, you know, it's like I was going, I'm like, oh, yes. Best year of my life, and then it was just like, and I'm like, whoa, but it's all good, you know. It's not like, oh my gosh, it's just I didn't see it coming type of thing, and so it's kind of thrown me a bit mentally. I'm like, woo, that was a tornado. Where are we going, you know? So anyway, there's kind of your Monday. I was gonna say Monday motivation. I don't know how much that motivated you, but Monday move. Sure. Okay, I think, hopefully, I should be good to go get my prescriptions. It's like, I just want to go do this to get it over with, you know? It's just like one of those things of like, I know I gotta do it and I'm waiting. It's kind of like when you have to work, but later in the day, you feel like, I can't do anything until like this happens, you know? Or like if you have an appointment, it's like, well, just because the appointment's at 5, I can't do anything until 5 after the appointment, you know? That's how I'm feeling about this. I'm like, I need to go get these because I can't do anything until I go get these. It is blasted hot, which I've already talked about, but it says it's 116 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, let's go get these prescriptions and hope I don't melt in the process because I'm already burning from the steering wheel and everything. Doesn't help that it's black. Okay, good night. Well, I went and got my prescriptions. I was out of one, almost out of another, so called that one in. So finally, after like a month and a half, I finally have all my prescriptions. I have been out of this and that and that and this for like a month because of insurance stuff that's been changing. Finally, I have them all again. So, you know, maybe my body can regulate better with my heart and everything. But I should have bet you guys if someone was going to say something about my necklace, because the lady that helped me get my prescriptions said something. And I swear, every time I wear this necklace, I get compliments on it. That, and when I like wear a shirt like this that exposes my scar, I get looks galore. I get looks, but it's funny, no one dares say anything, because I could tell the lady was looking, and it's funny because you're picking up prescriptions, so she's probably thinking, oh, I see why, you have something, you know, but she compliments the necklace instead of like, so like, what's going on right here, you know. But it's really funny. Back in high school, I wore a shirt that was low cut. It wasn't open, obviously I couldn't do that, but it was a low cut shirt. And all day I had people looking at me, and at the time I was in heart failure and stuff, but I went into the bathroom eventually and like finally noticed like, oh my gosh, my shirt is hanging low, people can see my scar. And it just was like, that's why everybody's staring at me all day. And now whenever I do something like this, especially right now in the summer, it's just funny how many people will look because they're so intrigued. They're like, oh my gosh. Like, you know, obviously it's like first, oh, he's exposing his chest. And then they kind of like, oh, whoa, you know, like, But nobody ever dares ask the question of like, why do you have a huge scar on your chest? You know, obviously open heart surgery, but like what for and stuff. But everybody just looks, and it's kind of funny. And definitely had that while going to get my prescriptions. Really weird angle, but we're going with it. Okay, the two prescriptions that I was needing. Oh, we got two big bottles this time. Okay, let's see. You like how I don't even remember? Amlodipine Besylate and Spironolactone are the two I had to go refill. So now these old bottles, I keep the old bottles until I get the new one, just so I know, but I had a few more spironolactone. We're gonna just dump that in the new bottle. And throw out the old. And then the other one I was completely out of, the amlodipine. That was completely out of. So now that I have them all, I have all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have five prescribed prescriptions that I take. I have one prescribed one that I put on my face at night, and then I take a vitamin B complex and aspirin. So there we go. Now I can throw away all this paperwork. Okay, two things. First of all, y'all bullied me to get this book so that I could read it before the movie comes out. Y'all, I got this book like a week and a half ago. I'm still only that far. I told y'all, I'm so slow. I am so slow. I'm not gonna finish this book in time. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. I'm trying. Whatever. Second thing. So you see the couches. Do you guys recognize them? If you followed along, then these are actually the couches from our condo in Vegas. My dad semi-recently moved back home. He has a job more close to home now instead of out in Vegas now. And so he brought stuff, you know, from our condo here. And this is seriously, like, this spot right here has become my, like, summer evening spot. Like, almost every evening I try to just come chill here, and I'll, like, recline it. We got Waylon on my lap. He's like, oh, what the, you know. So I'll like recline it, chill, and then it'll get dark. It doesn't get like dark until about 9 though, which is part of the reason I love summer. I love summer. Summer is my favorite season, even though it's blasted hot right now. But you know, that happens every summer, so my surprise, no, I should never be surprised about it, to be honest, but are you surprised, Waylon?
The next.
Good morning, everyone. It's like 11:30 and I'm just getting out of bed. We won't talk about that. So, I got a wake-up call. We gotta go save some cars. So, Anissa's on her way. This is Angie's mother. To come pick me up. We're gonna go pick up Angie's car that was at the shop and take it back to her where she's at. We're doing an exchange of cars, and I apparently am getting pulled into this because everyone's at work. So, she has arrived. Let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna drive Angie's car back to where she works, and then Anissa will drive me back home. So, we're making this work. It's just like a random morning adventure. You know what? It got me out of bed. That's what I'm saying. It got me out of bed. And honestly, I haven't been where she works for a hot minute. So I hope I remember how to get there. Maybe Anissa can drive in front of me and show me where we're going, because homeboy probably gonna get lost. Like, I know the general direction, but then like once I get on that road, when do I get off? Where do I get off? Yeah, it'll probably look like a mess. I don't even know. What do I look like? Yeah, kind of. Great. It's fine. It's fine. It's, you know, it's one of those days, you know. Okay.
All right. We're here. Ouch.
Don't die, please.
I can get in the car.
Okay.
So, all right. Swap. So, if you get hit in the head, I'm sorry.
Oh, well. Oh, well.
All right. So, I'll follow you out to the airport, and then we'll
Okay, I hope I remember how to get there.
swap again. Or you can follow me.
We'll get there eventually.
All right.
Nope. Okay, here we go. Is it open? It opened. We're good. Let's go. Bruh, I can't reach the pedals.